What's going on, everybody? I am Supervillain Gaming, and today it's my pleasure to be bringing you some Disney Sorcerer's Arena. And this video is going to be the first in a series of videos that I create to help players work their way through the early stages of the game as I myself make my way through the middle levels of the game. So do make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That is the best way to make sure that you don't miss out on any of those. Today's video, I'm going to be counting down the top 5 abilities that I recommend upgrading first, so that you're able to progress through all stages of this game, all modes of this game in the most efficient way possible, as that is the ultimate goal. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to be unlocking all kinds of different characters, all kinds of different options and everything, and you're going to want to upgrade them all. You're going to want to upgrade all their abilities, but unfortunately these ability runes are very scarce. There are nowhere near the amount that you really need, and you are quite limited, so you're going to have to pick and choose. So once again, I'm going to count down those top 5 abilities that I recommend that you upgrade first, and starting here with Demona and her first special ability, Rocket Launcher. So immediately it deals damage to all opponents, which is terrific on its own. I like it already, but the level 2 immediately evaluates all continuous damage effects on opponents. Now, combined with her passive, which periodically on her turn start will deal damage to 3 times to random opponents and inflict that continuous damage. So the continuous damage from her passive plus the added damage then from her first special really does add up to quite a bit. And because Demona does count as a downtown villain, she's going to be quite useful for you for quite a while as you do farm your downtown villains, which is my recommendation early in the game. It's going to be quite a while before she, becomes irrelevant, and who knows what happens, in the future of the game. But I do recommend upgrading her rocket launcher, her first special ability, as my number 5 choice. Don't miss out on that. She's really going to help you in the villain campaign for a very long time, so make sure that you pick that one up, and that is number 5. For number 4, we are going to make our way over to Aladdin and his special One Jump Ahead. So Aladdin's an excellent character. This is kind of his single target damage ability that does very good damage, and you can see if Jasmine is a teammate, she'll be called in to assist as well. Upgrading this ability to level 2 means that Aladdin gains evasion every time that he uses this ability. So that is tremendous. Aladdin's already a difficult character to kill. He evades enough on his own. He has his Thief's Cure ability where he'll eat the apple sometimes when he takes damage, and that can mitigate a lot of damage. So if he's gaining evasion, basically completely mitigating an opponent's attack or ability against him just by dodging it, that is terrific. For that reason, I give One Jump Ahead the number 4 rank of abilities that I recommend that you upgrade first. And we are moving right along to another character that is very strong that you get early, and I am only considering those early characters that everybody gets, for what that's worth. But we do have Mickey's second special. Spellbinding Whirlpool. So this ability also very strong as it does hit everybody, but upgrading it to level 2 offers the 30% chance to inflict slow. So very often you're going to find yourself in a situation facing 5, 6, or even more enemies, and using this ability, often landing it on 2, 3, 4 enemies or more. It's really pretty amazing how often it does land, and it is critical when you inflict slow on multiple enemies. You're going to be taking more turns than them. Your characters are going to be going more often, and it ends up being a tremendous advantage, in addition to the fact that it does damage to all enemies to begin with. So a lot of times you'll be able to do this and take out numerous enemies that are low already, but adding that slow really makes it kind of a multifaceted attack that affects every character on the other side of the board. So for that reason, I place Mickey's Spellbinding Whirlpool, and I'll get the name right here soon enough, at number 3. Moving on to number 2. And we got to go for Ariel for this one. It's Medicinal Melody. So Ariel is one of the, I believe she's the best healer in the game right now. She is available to you very early. You know, I'm sure that at some point they'll introduce different characters that may kind of, you know, put her at least on even tier with them, or may introduce, you know, even better healers that do crazy things. But for now, she is the bee's knees. She is what is going to power you through so many of these different levels. Going to bring your characters back from half-life up to near full, and her heal is very strong. So for that reason, as she is the strongest healer, I recommend upgrading that to level 2. You know, 20% additional health restored. Not a lot to say about that beyond that. You know, heals everybody on your team. More healing is good. Makes what she does even better. So for that reason, I recommend Ariel's Medicinal Melody as the number 2 ability that I recommend upgrading. And for number 1, we are going to go back to Aladdin for his second special, Carpet. And if you've been playing the game for any period of time, you know how awesome this ability is. The magic carpet sweeps in and hits all enemies in a row, all flanking enemies, dealing very good damage and also inflicting slow for a turn. But upgrading it to level 2 also includes the chance to reduce the target's speed meter by 30%. So the combination of applying slow and reducing the target's speed meter, or the chance of reducing the target's speed meter by 30%, is a devastating combination that again is going to provide your team with the advantage of taking more turns, slowing the opponents down, no matter who else is on your team. So for that reason, I do recommend upgrading Aladdin's Carpet second special as soon as possible. It is going to make a tremendous difference, and he can carry you through a good part of the early game. So what do you guys think? Did I get it right? Do leave a comment and let me know if you're enjoying using these abilities. If you think that I should have included something else, do keep in mind that I am only really considering the characters that you get for free very early in the game, just characters that are, you know, completely accessible for everybody. But once again, do like this video. If you like this video, leave a comment and let me know what you thought down below. Once again, I am Supervillain Gaming. I'm gonna look forward to seeing you guys next time.